Director Rick Klein joined us now. Good morning, Rick.
Yeah, good morning, Michael. This was a long trial with a lot of embarrassing developments for Donald Trump. But if anything, Donald Trump is stronger now than he was at the start of the trial. You see this very narrow lead that's been pretty persistent, Donald Trump leading by about 2 points as of now. But that said, there are Trump voters who have said that a verdict in this matter would make a big difference. This was from our poll from a couple of weeks ago. We saw 80% of Trump's supporters say they would continue to support him no matter what. But that's another 20% total that would either reconsider or withdraw their support based on a conviction. That's 1 in 5 Trump voters, which is an enormous number in an election that is expected to be as close as this one. And here's just one example of how that plays out in practice. This is a poll from just a couple of weeks ago. Like many other polls, a narrow Trump lead if you just ask the straight head-to-head, 44-40. But if you add that condition, you ask people, what if he's convicted? You see Trump support dropping by 5 points, Biden's growing by 3 points, a much different race suddenly if you talk about a conviction. The bottom line is we are in uncharted territory. There is really no precedent for this. And we've talked to some voters, undecided voters, who say they're more firmly in Biden's camp, even some who say this is pushing them toward Trump. But we're not going.
I want to know about the voter who will now vote for Trump, even though he was a Biden voter beforehand, but he hated the unjustifiable criminal trial against Donald Trump. And when I say criminal, I mean not Trump is the criminal, but instead the criminal is the judge and Alvin Bragg.
Going to know, and the bottom line is in an election this close, everything can matter.
Do you think Trump supporters actually care about the conviction? Fuck no. Absolutely not. The only people that would potentially maybe sway in either direction would be those who are in the margins, those who are like still iffy on voting for Trump, that are like alarmed by his corruption, alarmed by his chaos that he brings, and that's it. But overall, if you send me the fucking cop brutality from the encampments one more goddamn time, I'm gonna fucking launch you into orbit. That's not what we're talking about right now. We'll get to the UCSC students when we get to the Palestine part of the broadcast. Holy fuck, dude. Jesus Christ.
This clearly could be a huge development.
Meantime, what price does he pay politically?
Okay, let's watch the fucking Fox weirdos.